What up, y'all? This is the second time I'm recording this video. How y'all doing? Y'all hear my verse in a minute. Let me just cut to the chase. So some of y'all been having these porn-related issues, addiction issues, or anything, any type of issues. You know what I mean? This role, I'ma just say it. When you do this no-fap shit, motherfuckers gonna think you weird. Motherfuckers gonna think you crazy. Motherfuckers that's not gonna really believe, like, why the fuck this nigga? Like, some of these, it's a lot of kids. This is what they not talking about. They not gonna talk about this in the media, or you would never see this, especially like the sex trafficking and all this shit. Some of these billionaires is really they really doing this. A lot more people in Hollywood that's pedophiles right now. You feel me? That are pedophiles, that are. It's probably all, I done heard all type of conspiracy theories in Hollywood and all this shit, and I just want to speak on a little bit of that. For one, I do think rituals and shit, dude, that shit, like the blood sacrificing. I would say the blood sacrificing and all that. Well, probably, I think that's what it's called, the sacrificing kids and all this shit. When you worship the devil, you do these rituals. Same as if you go to a church, you do rituals, you feel me? You pray. So I can only imagine what people do when they worship the devil. They probably rape kids. I mean, it's all type of crazy shit. Burn kids, eat them, all type of shit. So, with that being said, this is the part I mean, y'all know I got a problem with porn and all this shit because I had problems in the past. You feel me? Sexually and all this shit. I've been just currently going through the reboot process. I don't really talk about this shit in public. I talk about this shit more online publicly more than I talk about this shit in person. I don't really like talking to this shit in person because I feel like motherfuckers really don't understand or really, you know what I mean, just really see where I'm coming from. You feel me? Like I feel like motherfuckers, 99% of the motherfuckers I hang around don't go through the same shit I go through. So when and this can have you feeling like, especially if you're going through the same thing like me, this can have you feeling lonely, depressed. I mean, it can get very depressed and lonely, but this is just my outlet of me just getting my message across and just, you know what I mean, knowing we not alone, because, you feel me, we got to hang in there. But it's a lot of young kids growing up right now with ED problems, sexual lives. They can't, if y'all don't know what ED, they can't get it up and all this shit. They not talking about none of this shit, but you can look this shit up. It's thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people right now. But they not talking about this, but they promoting, they push porn where girls get raped, abused, and all this shit. They pushing all that type of, that genres of porn. They got all pedophilia in porn. They got all types of shit in porn. They got all types of shit. Like, porn is not real life. Like half of them females you gonna meet in your life, they not gonna really want to do that shit you seeing in porn. You feel me? Some of these girls, they like, you feel me? A lot of these girls I don't know the percentage, but a lot of these girls is getting abused on here, and that shit getting pushed. It's getting millions of views, but they probably can't do nothing because they under contract, or, you feel me? Or they might get blackballed. They might need the money. Some of these porn stars, bro, they not what you think. I just want to shine a little light on that. It's probably a lot of successful porn stars that are happy with their job, but I mean, Mia Khalifa came out about the porn industry and all this shit. She don't like it. And I feel like just by how she was just sitting there looking on the show, she probably got abused, or she probably seen some shit. And how they find you, you know what I mean? How they find women and then get them, they get them to do modeling. Then they trick them into doing modeling. They trick them and say they doing modeling like they just like taking pictures or something. Whole time they finna go shoot a porn scene, and the man can just do whatever. You feel me? But anyways, I've been talking for a minute. Where I'm at, damn near 4 minutes. But I just want to check in. You just gotta keep going. You can't really have I wouldn't say have too many friends on this journey, because they can only bring you down. You feel me? You don't gotta talk about this shit to nobody. You ain't gotta prove no point, because this is what I felt for the longest. I had to prove this shit. Like, man, I'm going through this. Like, this is what it is. You feel me? And like, motherfuckers might think I'm crazy. Motherfuckers might think I'm weird. So I just keep my energy to myself. But just, this is for the ones who do get what I'm saying. You feel me? Fuck it. I mean, who gives a fuck if anybody that I know see this shit? I'ma just still keep shining the light on it, especially when I'm getting views and shit like that. Y'all seeing this shit, so I'm obviously doing something right. I just want to all us to come together for a solution with this problem. It's a lot of kids, bro. Like I said, it's a lot of kids, a lot of girls coming up missing, a lot of boys coming up missing, bro. Every year, kidnapped, raped, all this shit. But I'm out here, dog. Keep pushing.